And good morning, La Salette rugby fans. We're bringing you this matchup between your La Salette second 15 and the Fenwick Friars from Chicago. Marla Gazzoli here with Blaise Laronia. Blaise, how are you this fine morning?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. I know that this is the toughest game that B-Side has played so far. So I'm interested to see how they do in this matchup.
So you're saying we might actually get an exciting game, maybe?
Indeed.
Awesome. All right, Blaise, who's the starting lineup for our La Salette Lions?
We have at number 1, Nicholas Kellerman. Number 2 is Toby McQuillan. Number 3 is Ian Kellerman. The locks are Wyatt Herman and Dominic Wallace. The flankers are Ian Whitehead and your captain Ben Staffke. Number 8, Henry Dittman. Your scrum half is Liam Bentz. Fly half is Gabe Staffke. Michael Neese at the wing position, number 11. Number 12 is Lewis Dittman. Numbers 13 and 14 are Ryland Taw and Sean Holman. And in the fullback position, we have Gerard Nienaber. Coming off the bench, we've got Xavier Dean, Thomas Schrader, Edgar Gastelum, and John Mawhinney, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And a late add-on, number 20, Peter Agbaparonu.
Peter Agbaparonu, the sophomore. These Lions are coached by Brother Jude. And you can hear the Lions, they're pretty pumped up, ready to go. The Fenwick Friars, and you can hear the fans roar their approval. This is going to be a busy day. It's a triple header for the La Salette Lions.
Quite rare that all sides, A, B, and C side, play in the same location on the same day. Usually one of the teams is off with an away game, so it's pretty rare that we have all home games for a Saturday.
And that's a welcome change. Finally get to see everybody play. The Fenwick Friars, as the name suggests, they are a Dominican school. In fact, the only school affiliated with the Order of Preachers, First Order in the United States. And we are underway. They kick off by the Lions. The Lions are in their all-white uniforms with the white jersey, the white shorts, and the white socks. Gerard Nienaber did the kicking. And now the Friars have it. They're in their all-black jerseys with the F on the front. And there we go. We see it. Fenwick Friars, missed tackle by Sean Holman. Gerard Nienaber, with the assistance of Ian Kellerman, brings it to an end.
Friars doing a good job of making use of their back, swinging it out nice and wide. Lions need to spread on defense and make sure that there's not an overload on one side.
And it looks like Thomas Schrader's in the match in the 17 jersey already. Friars sending it out on these beautiful Tyke Nollman Memorial Fields.
Dominant tackle by Dominic Wallace.
Nice use of alliteration there. Dominic. Good, solid defense. That was Lewis Dittman with the tackle, the freshman. Fenwick breaking on through. Nicholas Kellerman with the tackle. The Fenwick Friars showing quite a bit of life in the first half so far. The Lions are playing from left, right, and with the steal by the Lions, it's Gabe Staffke. He is on his way to the races, and he will plant it right between the poles for 5 points.
Great job by Gabe Staffke. Absolutely brilliant play. Shooting up on defense and intercepting the ball. It's good to see that straight off, right off from the start.
And Gerard Nienaber will be doing the kicking today. Gerard Nienaber, the sophomore from Kansas City, where everything's up to date. And the kick is good. No nonsense from Neighbor. He just went right at it, set up, and made the kick. And it's good for 2. A good start for the Lions. Our cameraman is Jacob Stafke. Our producer engineer is William J. Reen. Our aerial photographer is Captain John Reen. As you hear the Lions making some noise. Fenwick doing the kicking. They're number 10. It's taken in by Ian Kellerman. We've got the 2 Kellerman brothers, Nicholas and Ian.
And we also have the 2 Dittman brothers, Henry and Lewis.
Lions sending it out to the far side of the pitch. Now going back, Nicholas Kellerman taking it into contact. Liam sends it down the line. Dittman with a little offload back to Stafke. Now Ta has it. Nicholas Kellerman showing that he means business. Liam sends it down. Missed dropped pass by the 8-man, Henry Dittman. Liam to Stafke, to Dittman. Ta has it. He dodges through, trips over a Friar, keeps on going, and he's going to dodge to the right, but he can't dodge far enough. Lions in support. Liam sends it down. Schrader. Schrader considered offloading. He takes it himself, but he lost it. The Friars have it, although it's being fiercely contested. Whistle blown. It's a penalty to the Lions.
Great job by Liam Bentz. He saw that the Friars had regained possession, so he quickly got in there and forced a not releasing call.
Bentz takes it quickly. And now he sends it down the line. Gabe Stafke has it himself. He breaks on through. He's going to be in for 5 more.
Gabe Stafke coming off super strong this game.
And he's already got 10 points on the day. That's pretty good. Gerard Neighbor setting up once again for the conversion. He's being assisted by John Shea, the 8th grader. John Shea had 2 brothers, Francis, and we all remember Mark Shea on the rugby pitch. And the kick is no good.
It's a rough day for kicking, quite windy out here. So Lions will probably not want to be doing much kicking outside of conversions.
Always windy on the plains of east central Illinois. Jack Martin is the line judge for the Lions today. And quite a good turnout, the various students here. We've also got some families in attendance. The Whiteheads are here, the Lefebvres are here, the Cahills are here. There's the kick by the Friars. Not taken in by anybody. Fielded on the bounce. That was Wallace. And the Lions showing that they are here. There's the kick by Gabe Stafke over the offensive line. Taken in by Neighbor. Nice in support. Taken by Ta. He shrugs away one tackle. Number 1 in pursuit. He won't get there. Ta will be in for 5 points.
Great opportunity seen by Gabe Stafke, kicking to the outside as the Friars were not spread all the way. And Ryland was able to run it home for another 5.
This land is your land. This land is Ryland. Good for the 5. Knee Neighbor's getting a lot of kicking work. Neighbor setting up for the kick as the water crew makes their way back to the sideline. Andy Staffke looks on with his camera. The kick is good. So that puts the Lions at 19 points. 19 points to the Fenwick Friars 0. And the Lions, they say they're ready. Fenwick Friars get set up down the line. There's the kick, taken in by the captain, Ben Staffke.
Ben Staffke will be doing double duty today. He will be an A-side sub as well.
And the Fenwick Friars steal it away. They send it to their number 3, the prop. Now to the fly half, taking it himself, offloads. But Nice gets his mitts on it and steals it away. Now Ben Staffke. Thomas Schrader. And now the line sent out. Gabe offloads back to Lewis Dittman. Lions providing solid support. Dominic Wallace making his presence felt. He swaggers back. The Lions going out to the far side of the pitch. A bobbled pass, but he holds on to it. And the Lions, Liam sends it to Tobias. Now sending it down the line. Dittman to Ta. Ta thrown to the ground. Thomas Schrader with the takes it himself.
Lions are doing a really good job of supporting.
Again, you see the switch off between Dittman and Staffke. Now Liam sends it to Tobias. And now going, Ta sends it down. Neighbor to the far side of the pitch. To Sean Holman. Nicholas Kellerman, wow, breaking his way on through. The kick by Gabe. Bounces backwards. Nina with a little kick himself, taken in by the Friars. The wind got a hold of it and then an unlucky bounce, knocking it backwards. So Fenwick sends it out. Liam tried to intercept it, but no dice. Fenwick drops it, but picks it back up. Fenwick named after the Dominican Bishop of Cincinnati, His Excellency Fenwick. Sending it down the line. Missed tackle by Wyatt Herman. But Wyatt's got that. Oh, almost had it. Nicholas Coleman, Ryland Ta bringing it to an end. The ball comes loose and Ryland steals it. Whistle blown. It was a knock on. So it will be a scrum to the Friars. First scrum of the match.
Good effort by Ryland to poke that ball loose, but unfortunately he knocked it.
Yeah, he poked it forward. Ho ho! And the referee tells them to hold. White was going to push him back, but Fenwick has it. Lions heading back.
Gabe Stafke with a poach.
Stealing it away, Gabe. Doesn't need to offload because he can just make it himself. Fenwick scrambling to get back and form their defensive line. Wyatt Herman with the carry, breaking on through. Lions knocking on the door for yet another try. And are they in? They are. Another 5 points for the Lions.
That is also 5 points for Ian Kellerman, his first try of the game.
Ian Kellerman, the senior. From the metropolitan St. Louis area. And it looks like the Reen family is in attendance here today. The Reen team. Knee neighbor. And his kick just a bit outside.
Xavier Dean coming in for Ian Kellerman.
Xavier Dean, the junior, the local boy from here, Georgetown, Illinois. Brother of Luke Dean, who was part of the front row last year. And of course, son of Mr. Douglas Dean, founding faculty member of La Salette Academy. There's the kick by Fenwick, taken by Tobias. Liam sends it down the line to El Capitan, Ben Stafke. Nicholas Kellerman, who no doubt wants to show his brother that anything you can do, I can do better. A fierce melee of bodies. The ball comes loose. Whistle blown, was a knock on.
Great aggression by the Lions. Playing really hard with a lot of intensity out there.
And a beautiful day for rugby. Warm, sunny, a bit windy, but that's par for the course here in Illinois. Henry Dittman with the 8-man pick. Ben Stafke takes it, getting some more meters. Liam sending it out to Gabe Stafke, down the line to Lewis Dittman, to Ryland Taw. Out on the far side of the pitch, whistle blown. It was a knock on and a scrum to the Friars. The Fenwick Friars, run by the province of St. Albert, Albertus Magnus, one of the Dominican saints. Most famous is the teacher of St. Thomas Aquinas. Not to be confused with Albert Schrader, class of 2019, also known by some as Albertus Magnus. And of course, his brother Thomas is playing today in the number 17 jersey. And it goes out the back. Fenwick sends it down the line to their 15. Nice with the tackle. Vance fiercely contesting. Dittman with the tackle. His brother going after the ball. So, brothers working hard today.
Lions trying to poach quickly from Fenwick.
We saw them so successful at that against Brother Rice last weekend. Getting so many calls for not releasing on the part of Brother Rice.
Nice tackle by Nick Kellerman. And another one by Wyatt Herman.
Fenwick making their way, marching up the pitch, heading out to the far side, the low pass. And out into touch. So we'll see a line out to the Lions. And one of the Fenwick fans has brought a good dog. Yes, he's a good dog. I'm not sure what kind of dog that is, but it is definitely a good dog. Fenwick is located in Oak Park, Illinois, which was formerly the home of Frank Lloyd Wright, the great American architect. The line out is not particularly great technical-wise, but it works because the Lions hold on. They send it down the line. Gabe Staffke with the fake, then to Nienaber. Michael Neese, the sophomore transfer. What is that on the pitch? Did somebody lose some trash or something?
Someone may have lost their, I think McQuillan lost his wrap for his ears.
Oh, okay. Wyatt Herman, assisted by Dominic Wallace. Whistle. It was a high tackle, and so it's a penalty to the Friars. The Friars look like they're going to kick to touch. There it is. They find touch. Jack Martin, the flag is up. So it will be a line out to the Friars. The Friars in black and white, calling to mind, of course, the Dominican habit. The Dominican habit, a white habit with the black scapular cape worn in the winter months to provide needed warmth. The Dominicans, of course, founded by Saint Dominic in response to the Cathar heresy. And the Friars maintain possession, send it down the line. To their number 7.
Fenwick now within the Lions 22-meter.
But Nicholas Kellerman, if he has a say about it, says no. And another penalty. Penalty to the Lions. The referee going to have some words with the Friars captain, explaining to him what he wants done. All right. They get back their 10 meters. Liam Bentz takes it quickly, sends it to Tobias. Michael Neese clearing it out. Lewis Dittman sending it down the line. Nienaber to Ta, but Ta loses it. He knocked it on. The arm is out. Advantage to the Friars.
Friars desperately trying to fight their way back toward the Lions try zone.
Sending it to their prop, the number 3. Finally brought down, whistle blown. We'll go back to the site of the knock on. So we'll have a scrum to the Friars. And of course there is the joke. The Dominicans were founded in response to the Cathar heresy. The Jesuits were founded in response to the Protestants. What's the difference between the two orders? Well, when was the last time you met a Cathar? There's always been some good friendly joking amongst the religious orders. As the scrum half finally brought down, thanks to Gerard Nienaber. Fenwick looking to put some points on the board. They've been silent so far.
Toby McQuillan, Henry Dittman, and Liam Bentz trying to take down Fenwick, as they will swing it to the outside and score. It's 5 for Fenwick. Their first 5 of the game.
So 5 points to the Friars, scored by their fullback and the number 15 jersey. And we went almost 10 minutes without a score by either team. And Fenwick coming up. Their scrum half looks like he's going to be doing the kicking. It's going to be a tricky kick with that field position and with the wind doing its tricks. The wind blowing from the south. And that kick will not be good, so the Fenwick Friars remain at 5 points to the Lions 24.
Lions doing a quick kick before the Friars are set up.
The ball getting knocked backwards. Tobias clears out the scrum half. Fenwick. Oh, Wyatt Harmon making their lives difficult. Thomas Schrader coming in with the tackle.
Nicholas Kellerman comes away with the poach. Lions regain possession as Liam Bentz will pass out the ball.
He sends it to Wyatt Herman, one of the native sons of Illinois on the team. Liam sends it to Gabe Staffke, Dittman, Nienaber. The pass was dropped and taken in by Sean Holman, the junior. Liam sending it out. Down the line, it was Wallace taking it into contact. Liam to Gabe, to Lewis. Lewis breaking through. He had a tremendous weekend in St. Louis. He gets back up. So very close. As Vincent Boozing stopped in to visit the booth. Whistle blown And it's going to be a knock on by the Lions, a scrum to Fenwick. The Friars were playing advantage. The referee saying, let's go back.
To all La Salette sports fans watching, make sure you stay tuned after this game for the A-side game and then the C-side game against Nequa Valley.
Our longtime viewers will, of course, know the name of Nequa, often one of the more difficult teams in Rugby, Illinois that the Lions have gone up against. The Lions faced them in the state final back in 2017, as I recall. Lions coming up short in that one.
The game today is our home opener, so you will not want to miss it.
And of course, if you haven't already, be sure to smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notified whenever La Salette is broadcasting or has a new video. And as play comes to an end, it looks like it'll be a goal line drop kick. And there is the kick. It is taken in by Gabe Staffke. Gabe Staffke offloads. Ta has it. And he's in for the try.
Ryland fighting his way all the way to the try zone, adding 5 points to the Lions' score.
And that's Ta's second try for the day. He had one earlier in the 8th minute. So he and Gabe Staffke are tied. On the scoring front, the other try scored by the Lions was by Ian Kellerman and Nee Neighbor, hoping to improve his record on the day. He's 2 for 1, 2, 3 for 5. Oh, it's a crossbar. No good. Almost, but the wind doing its dastardly deeds. Lions at 29. Fenwick getting set to restart play with the kick. There is the kick, and it's taken in by Ryland, the man who just scored. And he can't be stopped, breaking his way through numerous tackles. Liam sending it to Dominic Wallace, the sophomore, currently a resident of Walton, Kentucky area. Originally lived in St. Louis, as so many great rugby players for La Salette have done.
Fenwick almost gains possession of the ball. Lions come away with it.
And the arm is out. There is an advantage being played for the Lions. Ryland, oh, Ryland, you can't stop me, he says, as he dodged out of the way of a Friar. Liam sends it to Gerard, to Gabe Staffke. Gabe Staffke breaking on through, going further to the right. And he's in for the try. It's a hat trick day for Gabe Staffke. Don't know why they call it a hat trick, but they do.
I think it's because they used to pass the hat around to the crowd for collections.
Oh, hey, we should do that.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Well, if you feel like being generous, of course, be sure to visit lasalette.net. Gerard Nienaber, as the ball fell off of the thing, the tee, given the windy conditions. And he's just going to drop kick it, because why not? And he makes it! And the crowd goes wild.
Gerard Nienaber, certainly a source of entertainment for the crowd today.
He doesn't need a tee. All right. We're in the 34th, almost into the 35th minute of play. The first half will be ending in the not too distant rugby future. We'll see if Fenwick is able to do something, or if the Lions are able to put one more try on the board. The ball goes out into touch off of Fenwick, so it will be a line out to the Lions. Our producer and engineer is William J. Reen. Our cameraman is Jacob Staffke. Our director of aerial photography is Captain John Reen. The Lions are coached by Brother Jude. Of course, many of the other coaches here in attendance watching on. Coach Jason Lanthier, First Lord of Rugby Admiralty Josh Hayes, Father Bernard Bevan, Special Associate Consultant. As the whistle is blown, it's a penalty to Fenwick. They take it quickly, send it down the line. Fenwick looking to put some more points on the board. That is, of course, the metaphorical board. There is no literal board here at the Tyke Nollman Memorial Fields. Whistle blown. And that is the end of the first half. The Lions sitting very pretty. How many points have they got? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32, 34, 36 points for the Lions. 2-5 against the Fenwick Friars. A pretty good first half, wouldn't you say, Blaze?
A phenomenal first half, indeed. The B-side has come out with lots of aggression and intensity. They're definitely getting after it, and we hope to see some more of that in the second half. So stay tuned. Don't go away. We will be back shortly. Testing. We're good.
And we are back for the second half of play. Your La Salette Lions on the second 15 versus the Fenwick Friars. Marlo Gazzoli here with Blaze Laronia. And that was definitely a good first half, wouldn't you say, Blaze?
Oh, it was great. It was really great.
It was it was everything that you thought it would be and more. Well, beginning the second half under play, just about now. Time is on. There's the whistle. Here's the kick. The Lions will be playing from right to left in this second half of play. Fenwick with the sort of onside kick, as they would say in football. Very short, but made it far enough. And they have possession. They're looking to try and lessen the deficit that they have going into play in this second half. Lions at 36, the Friars at 5.
Of course, we do apologize. We are now live in the second half. But don't worry. We will post the full game later on, so you can watch the full thing.
The Friars, number 21, taken out into touch by Ian Whitehead. The try-saving play. Tobias McQuillan will be doing the putting in for the Lions. He picks up some grass to see how the wind is blowing. There's the line out, taken in nicely by the Lions, Ian Whitehead. As Lewis Dittman breaks on through, he, with the little kick, takes it back up. Excellent play by Lewis Dittman. Lions in support. The arm is out, indicating advantage for the Lions. Liam sends it to Tobias. Tobias with a solid carry, gaining some meters. Now Liam sending it out. Nienaber to the far side. Michael Neese. Advantage is still being played. Liam to Gabe, to Lewis, to Ian Whitehead, the junior. Lewis Dittman in support. Gabe gets back up. The offload, not the best. Taken in by Sean Holman. Ball comes loose again. Fenwick has taken it away as the wheel of fortune turns. The kick by Fenwick, taken in by Nienaber. Xavier Dean in support. Fenwick. Here's going to be the kick. It's taken in by Nienaber. The whistle is blown. There was a knock on. The advantage was being played, and it'll be a scrum to the Friars.
Lions setting up their defense. No other substitutions yet, but I'm sure Brother Jude will put some other subs in before the game's over.
Some subs, or hoagies as they call them in New Jersey. The Kellerman family is here in attendance today to cheer on Ian and Nicholas. The scrum half taking it himself. But the Lions steal it away nicely. Nicely done. Fenwick taking it back. There's scrum half with the carry. Lewis Dittman with the tackle. Ryland Talk contesting it.
Another big tackle by Lewis Dittman.
Lewis Dittman, only a freshman, so you can see a bright future ahead for him in the game of rugby. Here is the kick. It will go out into touch. The flag is up. Jack Martin, the judge on the other side of the pitch, with the highlighter green and yellow and red checkered flag. So another line out to the Lions. Tobias McQuillan, the sophomore, sending it to Ian Whitehead, but the whistle was blown. And so
it's possible that the throw is not straight.
That would definitely be my guess. It's going to be a scrum to the Friars. The A-side match will be starting, let's see, at 12:30, allegedly.
Yes, 12:30 is the scheduled time.
Will it be on this same field, or will we switch to the other field, or switch the pitch?
No, it'll be on the pitch behind us.
All right, we'll switch the pitch.
The A-side players already warming up with their coach, Michael Vitri.
Liam Bentz with the tackle. And it has been a joy to see Liam Bentz on the rugby pitch this year. Dittman trying to take them out into touch. Fenwick Friar very aware of the line, trying to prevent that. The ball comes loose. And it's a penalty for not releasing. It's a penalty to La Salette. Tobias has it. Well, Liam will come on over. Liam discussing with his captain, Ben Staffke, what it is that they want to do. And it looks like it'll be a kick to touch, which he finds. The flag goes up. The ball goes quite a distance away. Tobias McQuillan jogging the fly half for Fenwick, kicks it to him. And this is always nice. We get to have a real nice view of this line out right in front of us here on the broadcast tower.
Ian Whitehead is jumping for the Lions.
Being lifted by Xavier Dean and Nicholas Kellerman. Liam sends it out to Gabe, who offloads to Lewis, as he has so often done. Ball comes loose. Fenwick has it. The arm is out. So that means advantage is being played. And we'll go back. A knock on by La Salette. It will be a scrum to the Friars. In the front row for the Lions, we have Nicholas Kellerman, Tobias McQuillan, Xavier Dean. Behind him, we have Ian Whitehead, Wyatt Herman, Dominic Wallace, Ben Staffke. The 8-man is Henry Dittman, as Liam Bentz looks on. As John Corner wants to know what the score is. And the score hasn't changed, so it's still 36-5. And the Lions steal it away. Nicely done.
Toby McQuillan in the hooker position.
The kick by Gabe Staffke. Fenwick managing to field it cleanly. Off on the far side of the pitch. Whistle. It's a penalty to the Lions, and they take it quickly. Liam Bentz. And he's in for the try.
Good job by Liam Bentz, taking advantage of the back 10 penalty.
As I scrabble to find my pen.
And that he will extend the Lions score to 41. And once again, Gerard Nienaber will kick for the conversion.
And the kick is good. And so that puts the Lions at 43 points. 43 points to 5. The Lions, the second 15 in their all-white unis. Let us know, what's your favorite uniform that the Lions wear throughout the years? We have the all-whites, we have the hoops, we have the commemorative La Salette St. Joseph's Academy combo jersey. Let us know, get in that chat box. And if you haven't, be sure to smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, so that you get notified anytime we are streaming live at the La Salette Sports Network, or we have a new video. Scrum to Fenwick. Which they maintain. They send it down the line. Off on the far side, coming back in. The Friars get back in support. On this windy day. And the Lions steal away. It's Liam Bentz.
We've seen so much improvement from Bentz in the past couple games.
Nicholas Kellerman with the tackle as the ball came loose, taken in by the Friars. Comes loose again. Now the Lions have it back. That is Nicholas Kellerman. The Kellerman can.
Ian getting in there to support his brother. And Lions will swing it out to...
But it was a knock. A knock by Nicholas Kellerman, so it will be a scrum to the Friars. The Mendicants. As there is a Lion on the pitch. Looks like he's got a cramp or some such. They're stretching out his legs. Both of his legs. Is that Liam? I think it is Liam. No, it's not Liam.
Schrader.
It's Schrader. So it looks like Liam indicating, amongst other players, that he's going to need a substitution. And so Peter Agbapuon will be coming on to play. The sophomore from the Washington, D.C. greater metropolitan area. Not sure if he's on the Nova side or the Maryland side.
Peter is playing the flanker position.
With the kick, out into touch it goes, bouncing harmlessly onto the path, into the field. Beyond, sometimes it's corn, sometimes it's soy. I'm not sure, I guess we don't know yet what it'll be this year.
After this game, make sure you stay tuned for the A-side game and then the C-side game following that game. You won't want to miss those. It's the home opener for the Lions.
The line out was not good. It was not straight. Or actually, I think there was a knock in there. So it will be a scrum to the Friars. Yeah, do we have any like special ceremonies for opening day? We'll bring the players. They'll drive around the pitch in like pickup trucks or something. And
no, I don't think so.
Okay.
we did have a pep rally last night, so that was pretty big.
There was lots of pep, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Very good. We like our pep.
Pep talks and cheering and roughhousing and the like.
Excellent. Sean Holman. You know, we got a lot of men. We have the Holman, Kellerman, Dittman on this team. Tobias offloads to Ryland, and Ryland will be in and serve himself a heaping portion of tri-pie.
That is a hat trick for Ryland, I believe. His third try of the game. As the Lions take their team huddle in the center of the field.
Lions now at 48 points. It looks like that's Anthem Hodal and John Paul Agbaperon serving as the water boys for this match. The water team, the hydration crew, the purveyors of H2O. The Aquarii, they are the Aquarii, the water bearers. As the kick is no good, misses off to the right. Knee neighbor. It's as if he were on Route 66 with the amount of kicks he is getting today. And I see that Mr. Zanger is in attendance as well. So lots of fans out to support the Lions. Quite a few fans for the Friars, and of course for the Neuqua Valley Wildcats. The kick taken in by Liam. Liam kicks it himself. Oh,
Liam
knock
will
on.
Chase down the kick and regain his own.
Well played by the Lions. So it's a scrum to the Lions. As some Kellermen are coming to visit the booth. Hello. Our producer engineer is William J. Reed. Our cameraman is Jake Stafke. Our director of aerial photography is Captain John Reen. Line sending down the line, Niever to Lewis Dittman. Lewis offloads to Sean Holman. Lewis in support, along with Ben Stafke. Henry Dittman. takes it out, sends it to Gabe Stafke. Gabe offloads to Ryland. Ryland, the pass was not taken by Nienaber, but it was taken up by Ian Kellerman. He, the senior. And unfortunately, there was a, advantage was being played. It was a knock by Fenwick, so it will be a scrum to the Lions. A brief pause as one of the Friars relaces his boots. These boots were made for scrumming, apparently, and that's just what they'll do. So a scrum to the Friars. It was a knock on, and they send it back. There is the kick, the clearance kick, taken in nicely by Gerard Nienaber. And he kicks it himself. Gets knocked backwards. The whistle was blown. It's a penalty to the Lions. The referee wishing to have some. No, he's not. Doesn't need to have any words. Lions take it quickly. Ian Kellerman in possession. Fiercely contested. A great mass of bodies. As Saulo Cruz stops into the booth, wants to know what the score is. Lions send it out to Lewis. And now that's Ian Whitehead. He offloads, ball goes loose. Fenwick Friars take it away. And once more, the clearance kick. Taken in by Gerard Nienaber. Again, well fielded by Gerard. He kicks it himself. And it will go out into the dead ball zone.
Too much sauce on that kick. He's trying to chip it over Fenwick's players. Didn't quite work out. We'll scrum again near Fenwick's 22-meter line.
As the sun sends its warming rays, bringing vitamin D. Fenwick sending it down the line, deciding not to go for the clearance kick. Now sending it back to the far side of the pitch.
Wyatt Herman with the tackle near the touch line.
The Lions steal it away. It was Henry Dittman, the 8th man. And the Lions are back on the front foot. Liam sends it to Gabe. There's Lewis. Lewis has it. There's Ryland. Ryland heading towards the right. Can't be brought down. He'll be in for another try. They should call him Tryland.
That is his 4th try, I believe, in this game so far.
You are correct.
And we'll see another one of Gerard's kicks.
All right, so that should put the Lions at 53. Neighbor with another chance. No good. So the Lions will remain at 53. Oh man. So will they be content to drive below 55? Well, we've still got about 9 minutes left to play. Plenty of time for the Lions to break over 55. Liam fields the kick. Son gives it to Tobias. Peter A. with the carry. Liam to Gabe to Ryland to Nice, who gives it to, I think that was Gerard himself. And the ref blows his whistle, says come back.
An awkward pause by Ian Whitehead. He thought he heard the whistle and figured out there was none, so he kept running, and then the whistle blew.
Liam, he kicks, he finds touch. It'll be a line out to the Lions as once more the ball goes bouncing off into the field beyond.
B-side, of course, I think they went undefeated in the SLU tournament just 2 weekends ago.
You are correct, as you were facing off against alligators and manatees. Is that not the case, Blaze?
Right. The seniors were down in Florida for the Pascua pilgrimage. Quite an enjoyable time.
Yeah, you certainly got some sun, some of you. I guess all of you probably, right? Some just took it better than others?
Yeah, some people got sunburned pretty badly.
Sean Holman gets back up and takes it for another ride. Ian Kellerman with the carry. Peter A. Liam sends it to Gabe. Gabe with a little kick over the heads of Fenwick.
Good tackle by Michael Neese. And it'll be a La Salette scrum. Gabe Staffke telling his backs what play he's going to run.
It's the 8-man pick. Henry Dittman takes it himself. He will be in for some try.
Both teams pretty tired at this point. The Lions don't let up scoring.
Gerard Nienaber setting up for a kick once again, as he has done so many times throughout this day. It is no good. And so the Lions remain at 58. 58 points. And So the Friars will make their way back to the line to restart play. About 5 minutes of play left. And of course, be sure to stick around. The varsity, the first 15, will be playing in about 15 minutes. So there'll be a quick turnaround time, but be sure to stick around. Hopefully there'll be enough time for you to make a visit to the pantry or to the fridge and acquire some more snackables or drinkables to keep you going through this afternoon of rugby. The famous Cub Ernie Banks used to say, "Let's play 2." Well, we're going to play 3 today. Three matches of rugby. Who needs the Six Nations when you can watch La Salette? Knock on by Fenwick, taken in by Sean Holman. And he'll get back up and he'll keep on going. He'll go over his head in a sort of somersault. And so we'll go back to the side of the knock on. There'll be a scrum to the Lions.
No more substitutions from Brother Jude. Brother Jude is the B-side coach today. And he's done quite a good job so far this season.
And Bents to Liam, to Lewis, to Todd, to Sean Holman. All right, Liam sends it to Tobias. All right, Liam to Gabe with the kick. Over the heads, Tobias on the pitch in pain. He gets back up. Fenwick steals it away. They've got it. Fenwick as Liam also on the pitch in pain. He gets back up. Fenwick on the way to the races. Ian Whitehead throws him to the ground and then finishes the job. Fenwick number 4 taking it into contact. Tobias is back. Fenwick breaking on through. Gabe Staffke getting back. And the ball goes loose and the Lions have it. Liam dives on it, whistle blown. But it was knocked on by Fenwick, and so it will be a scrum to the Lions. Xavier Dean hands it off to his classmate Liam Bents. In the front row for the Lions, we have Ian Kellerman, we have Tobias McQuillan and Xavier Dean. We have behind them Ian Whitehead, Wyatt Herman, presumably still Dominic Wallace. Ben Staffke and Henry Dittman. No, sorry, it looks like Nicholas Kellerman has taken the place of Ben Staffke. Rylan Tah on his way to the races. Can he make this a pentacular day? Oh, no! He was held up. He couldn't place it down. Oh, no. Well, good work by Fenwick on taking advantage of that opportunity. Ryland was not able to plant it on the ground, which of course is what you have to do. The goal line kick. Taken in by Gerard Nienaber. He kicks it himself. It bounces into a Fenwick player. Whistle. Liam was going to take it quickly, decided not to. That is to say, the referee decided not to let him do that. now they take it quickly again. Play rapidly coming to a close. Lions hoping to end with a flourish. Lewis Dittman, he gets in for the try.
Lions heaping on points upon points. And it seems they can't be stopped.
Indeed, the only thing that's going to stop the Lions will be the fact that it's out of time. But Lewis Dittman, sort of amusing, right after his brother Henry Dittman, Lewis gets in and says, I can also score points. Knee neighbor, setting up for what shall almost surely be the last kick and play of the match. Places it on the tee. Places on the tee. A short drive. And it...
That's good.
I think it was good. It was good. It was great. It was very good. And of course, by saying that we were almost surely done, the ref decides to keep going. So I was blinded by my own hubris. So we'll keep playing. Just a little bit of time left.
Lions now leading by don't know how many.
Oh,
so we need to count.
Well, I think it was 58, right? And then we scored 7 more, which would mean 65. I can't see the screen. William Reen, is 65 correct? He doesn't know, but it's all good. As I've said before, what's a few points among friends? William J. Reed is, of course, our producer-engineer. Our cameraman is Jake Stafke. Captain John Reen in charge of aerial photography. And as always, we thank you all for tuning in to watch this game. Thank you for the comments in the comm box. Liam Bentz taking possession. And, oh, the referee. And that's the match. It comes to an end. The Lions roaring their way to another victory. We believe 65-5. So a fantastic day for the Lions. Ryland Taw with 4, and he almost had a 5th try. Gabe Stafke also having 2 tries on the day. Ian Kellerman with a try. Liam Bentz with a try. Oh, I'm sorry, Gabe Stafke with 3 tries on the day with a hat trick. So a good day at the office for the Lions. And we shall be doing the old switcheroo as the A-side match will be taking place shortly right now. So thanks very much, and we'll be right back.